Good afternoon, everybody. We're here today in Lewes on Spences Field to see this fantastic 3-bedroom, 3-storey house today. So I thought I'd wander you around a little bit so you can get a bit familiar with the local area and also with the house itself, inside and outside. So we're on Spences Field. So Spences Field is a quiet cul-de-sac in Lewes. So you're in the catchment area of South Malling Primary School. So we're at that end of the town. So we are very close to the downs here. We're also very close to a lot of the amenities for the town. So as you can see, very quiet cul-de-sac. The property itself has a driveway and a garage. And if I just walk you up here, there is a little footpath that takes you across to basically to the Malling Community Centre and Recreation Ground, which is about a 7-minute walk from here. And there's also a little cut through that takes you to Tesco's and the river, so you've got the river walks around there. You've also got Aldi as well, so very close walking distance to the main supermarkets and a little recreation ground. So it's just along there and then along there as well. So if you have got children, it's perfect for the recreation ground. Just down the road, you're about a 30-minute walk to the surgery and 11 minutes to Malling Down Nature Reserve as well. So all very, very close on your doorstep here. So the parking, you can see sort of cars dotted around. It is very much on a free-for-all basis, no allocated parking, and very, very quiet, very tucked away, and very safe. So if there are children who can play in the road, the heart's content, very, very safe indeed. So the property, which we'll see in a minute, is actually quite elevated up on the hill, so you do get some incredible views over the South Downs as well. And you'll see in the distance there, you've got the Downs just on your doorstep there. So if you were to just meander your way out of where we are now, back onto the main road, within probably about 5 to 10 minute walk, you're at the bit where you can join then the Downs. So you can be on the Downs within about a 10-minute walk. So it's actually quite incredible how close you are to the Downs itself. And then you've got a public footpath that then goes up over that crest there and you're up on the Downs. There's also another way of getting there from behind here as well. So 10-15 minute walk and you're on that one as well. So yes, so we are at number 17 today. So basically you have driveway here that you can comfortably fit one car in, and you have a garage here, which I will show you because it is quite relevant to talk about this. So a lot of the houses along Spences Field have actually converted this garage throughout time and created it into an extra reception room. As you see when we go in, there is another room behind that brick wall of the garage. So people have converted this into a usable reception room where they then gain access from the main hallway, which I'll take you through in a minute, and then step down through a door kind of there and into this space. So although the garage itself at the moment has great head height and power and light, it could become more if you wanted it to. And certainly the precedent's been set along the road where people have converted that. So from a planning perspective, you wouldn't have any problems. So the neighbour there has done that, and a couple of doors down have also done that as well. So yeah, plenty of potential to do that if you so wish to do that. This is just a storage cupboard into there with your bins, and then into the house itself. So do please come on in. So my clients have been here since 1976. So it's been a wonderful family home ever since then, and testament to the fact that it's it's served that purpose very, very well over the years. So you come in the main front door and you are met with downstairs cloakroom, and then this is the garage wall behind, and obviously that as well. So entry point through from the front door you could, or indeed there as well, opens out into hallway at the back there. So as my client's got here, so plenty of storage space underneath the staircase there. And then this is the other room. So could be a bedroom, could be a study, home office. It could be a snug room. It could even, if you wanted to, you could potentially have the kitchen downstairs, move the kitchen downstairs and have this as a dining room, or keep it as just another reception room. So lots of use, lots of versatility that this room possesses. Or like I say, it could be just a fourth bedroom if you needed that. So that is the rear garden. We'll go and have a look out now. So access here to the garden is from this point on the ground floor. So it's stepping out into a very quiet and not overlooked rear garden. So as you can see, plenty of space for a table and chairs. There we've got some flower borders there as well. So the rear garden does gradiate upwards, and I certainly believe that there is more that can be done with this garden, and I will just sort of pan around to the left and right here, which gives you a bit of an idea that there is opportunity for more seating areas to go up and around, or more options with the garden than it is currently. So just wander you up quickly. So there is definite possibility to create something up in that section that's a sort of raised terrace there, indeed terrace sort of garden as well. So you certainly have options as well. So that is obviously the rear elevation. But you can see the benefit of that gradient is a lot of privacy. You don't have any neighbours overlooking you at the back, which is actually a very rare find these days. So it does provide that privacy. Yes, there is that steep bank there, but it certainly can be made into something more, I think, without relative expense. And logistically, obviously, can talk more on a viewing about how that might work. So into the first floor, which has the kitchen. So lots and lots of storage in this kitchen. My client's got a washing machine in through there, dishwasher, and then a big window facing the back there, and then two very large windows as well. Sink there, and then further storage there, gas hob, oven, and a fridge freezer as well, space for. So this then is a little dining area, but again, you've got that downstairs bedroom, or could be a dining room as well. So there were options there. And again, like I said, about potentially repositioning the kitchen downstairs into the garage that you then convert, that then goes into then the dining area. So that this becomes then one main large living area, perhaps. But you've got different configurations, different possibilities here. So we are south facing at the front here, so directly due south. And I'll just show you quickly it's a glorious day to see it today. But you've got the view of the South Downs and views over Lewes, which are enhanced as we go up one more floor, and I'll show you out of the bedroom window. But you can see this whole room is flooded with natural daylight. And again, that peace and quiet comes through. when you're in the house that because of that cul-de-sac, you've got no passing cars, you've got very, very little pedestrian traffic that goes past the window. So it is a lovely little spot here, which is nicely tucked away, but as I said before, very, very central towards town as well. So this central column here that you see actually houses the central heating system, which is gas central heated. So that is the reason for that pillar. So unfortunately couldn't be likely removed. And then this creates a sort of natural passageway through down to obviously the stairwell that we've just come up. So there is some storage in that cupboard, but it also houses the central heating system as well. So up one more flight of stairs to the top floor, where you've got 3 bedrooms and the main sort of bathroom. Now the bathroom actually has a shower in it, not a bath. So you have a great big frosted window there, and then shower. There once was a bath in there, so it could be turned back into a bath space for that if you wanted to as well. So probably bedroom 1 or 2 depending on your classification, but this one orientates out onto that rear garden again, and actually a better vantage point perhaps to see the neighbouring garden and what they've done on the same terraced area. So they've actually got a walkway, you can possibly just about to see that, the brick wall there, steps going up, and they've created a lovely seating area, gazebo type seating arrangement up there with further steps going up to obviously a terraced garden. They've got some vegetables at the top there, taking advantage of the south facing sun that will reach over at that top part that you can see. So there are options with this garden, most definitely. And I think the fact that the neighbours have proven that they have done that to great success, I would say, I think clearly demonstrates that this garden has probably lots more to go insofar as actually providing further seating arrangements, further sort of garden beds, borders, etc. So yeah, hopefully that just illustrates a little bit about what can be done with that back garden, with that steep gradient. And it doesn't have to be that way. And again, neighbouring property there, you can just about see the stairs wind up, and you've got a huge seating area that they've created in 2 different tiers there, one at the very top, obviously taking advantage of that south facing sun that then arcs over the house, as you can clearly see in full sunlight there. And we are in February at the moment, so the sun obviously isn't at its highest point. And then some more seating there. So I'm sure for the prospective buyer, if they were curious, they could obviously understand a bit more from the neighbours about what they've done and how much that would cost, but certainly doable, and certainly shouldn't be a barrier with this property because there's plenty that can be done. So back into this room, you've got a double wardrobe there and then a single wardrobe there, big wardrobe with hanging space as well. There is a loft hatch up there, fairly big loft up there, central airing cupboard, linen cupboard there with a hot water tank in, and a further storage cupboard in there as well. And then I'll just do probably 3rd bedroom first. So that is a smaller single bedroom. Could squeeze a double in, but you possibly want to keep it as a 3rd single bedroom or indeed an office. And again, those views out the front there. Lovely day to see it, of course. But you are elevated over those houses in front, and you can see various different landmarks in the town, and also obviously the curves in the far background of the South Downs. So this room, clearly a double bedroom, much like the one next door. And I think again, you've got that flexibility and accommodation of how this house could work for you. If you needed an office space, you've got various combinations of spaces and areas that could accommodate that. And again, if you are looking for a quiet property, centrally located, it really has many advantages, this property, with being exactly that. And apart from the siren, I hope it picks up that it is very, very quiet here. So, that concludes the tour. I hope that's been useful. If this property does look of interest, do please contact me. My name is Jonathan from the agency UK, and I can be contacted on 07876 256 896. That's 07876 256 896. Thank you for watching.